All right.
Hello, hello.
Hey, everybody. All right.
Bear with me. I'm having problems.
Mm-hmm.
It never wants to get off the calendar. It always
Yeah,
wants
I
to
get
go
that.
right back to it.
It's the same. I have the same issue.
Yeah.
I had to go to scene and then editor again. All
Don't
right.
know if that's a non-ultra thing or just a Streamlabs thing.
I don't know.
We'll eventually go
We'll
higher
find
up
out.
and get something else.
But yeah.
So, hi everybody. I know I got PokeFan Live with me.
Yep.
And how about you? Who you got
No
joining
one's
with
in
us?
yet, but I'll wait on people. So we'll
Well,
wait
let's
a
just give them a few
bit. Just letting
minutes.
people hop in and
See,
stuff. But
we could have hit starting.
yep. We could have, but I just want to
Yeah.
let people jump in here for a little bit, and then we'll start with the topics. But for right now, I mean, we can talk about, I guess, what we've been doing. And then,
Yeah, I mean,
so what have you been doing, this week?
nobody wants to know that answer.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I've just
No.
been driving around, trying different food places, as well as, playing Hyrule Warriors and Age of Imprisonment
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
And
I've been slowly uh what's the word I'm looking for?
then, hi, steak.
I've been trying to be here. I've been trying to make sure
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay focused.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I
today's a
get
very
that.
hard day for that. Um, just trying to see what's going on, what we need to fix, what needs to maybe just be brightened on a little bit. Um, I like how our streamers are responding today, and
Yes.
as far as things go with me and you, like we talked the other day,
Yep.
um, I like where you and I are. I think,
Yeah.
like you said, I think we need a third person.
Yeah, it's like a backup
Um,
kind of thing, or
yeah, well, not
possibly.
even a backup. I think it'd be fun just to add a third person.
Yeah,
We just got to figure out how to work.
yeah, we got to do that. We got to see if we can find somebody because, I also need to figure out, do we need to pay for that if we have a third person? I don't know.
Well, I know come spring, I'm going to do that anyways.
Okay.
I just got to get
Oh,
to that time.
yeah,
But
I might be
as
able to.
far as there's a small shortcut that I have found, but we got to make sure it's going to consistently work.
Okay.
But we also need to make sure whoever we're shortcutting with and add to wants to be here, is going to mesh well with us.
And you
And
make it most days, most days. We don't have
yeah,
to make them 100% of the time, but I like to have someone to bounce off of, and I assume that's what most people like is to have, someone to bounce off of, talk
yeah.
with. So,
Well, I
it'd be
mean,
great to have more
you
than
and I
just
mesh
us.
pretty well
Yeah.
for the most part. I mean, even when the stream's being stupid or I'm being stupid, I can at least make you laugh. Even if it's to say, God, I wish her camera would go off. He's never said that to me out loud.
No, absolutely not. Because I have fun talking to people, especially when it's about video games.
No joke, guys, before we came on, when we started trying to talk in the background and get things going,
Yeah.
we had two things going against us. I had my camera set to the game stream and didn't turn my microphone off. So literally, guys, this is all I heard. And I'm like, are you mad?
No, absolutely not. I'm just having fun with some, no, I wouldn't say haters, but some Debbie Downers.
And the funny part is, I thought he was mad at me.
No.
And all the non-communication was on my end.
No, you're good.
Because he couldn't hear me.
Nope.
So that's just an example of one of the things that goes on behind the scenes that gets us really laughing before we start.
Yeah.
And it's usually because of me. I'm usually doing something super stupid.
I just hope, I remember there was a time we were doing the Mario Kart stuff and my mic got slightly unplugged and I was all staticky, and that I hope that doesn't happen again, because that just hurts my ears. Because it's not just you hearing me like that, it's me hearing everybody like that, and it hurts my ears.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping that doesn't happen again.
Because especially if I'm wanting to wear dangly earrings, being a girl.
Oh yeah. Oh.
These hurt.
Yeah, I bet.
They don't bother me otherwise, but they also hit my glasses. So
okay, yeah, that's why I don't wear my glasses when I'm have these on. So
Yeah. So I finally ordered these.
Oh, earbuds. Okay.
So far, literally my only complaint is um everything's even louder because it's
Yeah.
literally in my ear now. So
I
even when I've turned things down,
yeah.
I can super hear me. I'm hearing everything around us.
Yep.
And like earlier when I was game streaming, people were having to tell me to lower the volume because
Yeah.
even though I couldn't hear the game volume, they could.
Yeah. And I do know that well, at least I used to. I don't know where they are now, but like I had to look, make sure they weren't on my desk or my bed, but like I don't know where they are. But I used to have like these bone conduction earphones things that would like just go around your ear and like rest right in front of them. As I don't mind them, and they're great for working out, but like they're only annoying if you turn the volume up all the way. Because if you turn the volume up all the way, you can hear them have them vibrate against your skin. That's uncomfortable. But as long as you're not listening to anything really loud, it's fine for me.
I wanted a set of bone conductions.
Yeah.
I do have a set that just sit on the outside of the ear, so it's not in the ear. It's not making my ears sore. The downside of that is it doesn't cut off everything around you. So
that's true. I mainly use mine for working out.
Yeah, and these are great for what we're doing.
Yeah.
Bree is muted. He should not be muted.
I'm not.
I hear him just fine.
Yeah. Wait, I'm muted?
That's what they're saying.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh.
I know I'm not muted. Mine's on.
It's not muted. But yeah, mine, it shouldn't be. Hold on.
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be because look, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. And I hear you.
Yeah, and you hear me. I'm not muted on like your Streamlabs, am I?
That's what I'm checking.
Yep, check that because I have to find out.
Guys, tell me, is this better?
Like test. Check that. Can you hear me?
Now she can hear you.
Okay, so there's muted or something on your end.
Yeah, this is perfect example.
Yep.
You all have got to remind me when we start that
we gotta do an audio check.
Output.
Yeah. We gotta do an audio check.
I had monitor on. I had output off.
Okay. So there we go.
I'm hearing it.
There we go. Okay.
Y'all are crazy.
So, anyways, just a recap. So yeah, just a recap of like what we were saying. Like before this, I was just messing with somebody on someone's Discord about Prime 4. They were being a Debbie Downer, so I was putting them in their place, being like, "Everything's fine. It's going to be great. You just got to give it a shot." And he kept saying things that didn't make sense. So, like at all. So I was like just nailing into him about it for fun. But yeah,
it shocks me how much people take negative things said from someone else
and overblow them to oblivion.
Way overblow them because they haven't took the time to do their own research.
They haven't played it themselves.
They haven't played it themselves. That was the first thing I was actually going to say.
Yeah,
but I mean, they're listening to all these negative Nancy's because they get these big subscriptions and have thousands and thousands of viewers.
Yep. Because apparently hate sells, which I don't like. I don't like.
Yeah,
that.
I think they are self-haters.
Yeah.
I think they knew they weren't getting views, so they turned around and just started hating on other people, hating on content, hating on consoles.
It's exhausting, but you gotta help while you can with that. With people that are getting brainwashed with that stuff, like literally taking it so over seriously.
PokeFan brought up our favorite Nintendine.
Yep. Oh my god.
You know, I purposely ignore his videos. I hate when they're brought up on Prime Stream or anyone else's, because it's not that his voice is irritating; his negativity is irritating.
Yeah, like I don't mind like critics and stuff like talking when they make sense. Like I like some people say, "Oh, I don't like this because like I'm just not a big fan of like this mechanic or whatever," and that's fine. But when you're just being negative, like saying like, for example, the one person I was trying to talk to was like, "Yeah, adding characters makes less story and less lore." I'm like, what? That literally is factually incorrect. It adds more story and more lore. What are you talking about?
So this is why I don't do news content, I'd probably
Yeah,
break my
like-
screen.
Like
I would
it
throw
was like
something.
ridiculous, and I was like what? Yeah. And oh, hey Mario Master, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good because like
Hey,
I'm just laughing, having fun. Oh man.
I know. When I was streaming earlier, Ryan's
Uh,
like, "Are y'all on tonight?
Yep.
I want to see y'all grow."
Yeah.
Dude, that meant a
I just
lot.
did.
I want to see us grow. I want to see this
Yes.
get bigger. I want to have more fun with it.
Oh yeah, I'm already having a
Like
blast.
Christmas, I'm already ready for Christmas.
More importantly,
Just-
Prime 4 week.
And he's ready.
I'm ready for all of it. I got my Metroid hat, my Metroid shirt, my Metroid watch. I got it all. Got my Metroid amiibo over here.
I'm into the holiday spirit. He's hyping the game.
Yeah.
I'm actually wanting to see more content on the Octopath Traveler. I know it's also coming out
I've
this
heard
week.
about those games. They look cool. I like.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I tried the demo to the first one. I don't know if it was because of how much I had going on live or what. I couldn't get into the first 5 minutes. However, this is something I want to retry. And maybe I just need to start with the prequel.
Okay.
I know everyone's like,
So
start with 1
Octopath
and 2.
0 is a prequel.
Zero's a prequel.
Okay, so I'll start with that probably if I have time to pick them up, I'll pick them up and try them. But like, I like that kind of pixel art or whatever, the HD 2D pixel art. I think that's interesting.
Yeah,
of
I
a
do
style.
too.
I just haven't tried any games like that before, so I'm like nervous to get into them. But
Well,
like, I like the
I
look of
did
them.
the OG Dragon Quest way back in the day, as I've said in previous live streams. And I've got the HD remakes for 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
That is the other games I'm planning on playing. If I don't get Metroid Prime 4, and if I don't get Traveler Octopath.
Okay.
Or I think I said that wrong. Anyways, I said it backwards. So I think we just need to. I like the fact that you and I have different genres of that we like to play.
Mm-hmm.
But then we also talk it all out. It's like I've beat Age of Imprisonment. I know you've almost beat Age of Imprisonment.
I don't know how far I am, how far like mid chapter 4 is, but like I'm like in the middle of chapter 4 right now. I don't know how far that is at all.
I'm
or
not
how many
saying
chapters there are, but like
tonight. But if he beats it before next week, guys, spoilers will be there. If you haven't beaten it yet, not my fault.
So, real quick though, how many chapters are there in total? I just want to know how far I am so far. Just how many chapters? So
when you get through 5 and it starts going into the last few fights, it automatically jumps to 6.
Okay, so there's 6 chapters in total.
You beat it, and then you've got the after gameplay. Which
gotcha. Okay, so the 6 chapters. That's all
yet.
I need to know. That's all I need to know. Is 6 chapters.
I'm not saying anything more.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I'm in the middle of chapter 4.
Well, see, I haven't 100%ed it. I'm going to go back and play it when I'm bored. And,
well, it's taking me forever, so I'm doing like all, or at least most of the side quest stuff for every chapter as I go. So it's taking me forever.
That was my problem.
I do like everything they tell me to do with that little construct pointing at things.
Yep.
Like, okay, so I have to do that because it's telling me, even though I know I don't have to, I do it anyways. So I'm like just doing everything.
Even when you do all that, unless you didn't destroy certain weapons and stuff, there are things you're going to miss until after.
Okay.
I do know that much. Also, there's a lot of things that unlock after.
Okay.
So that's the only spoiler alert I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
When you beat, the credits have rolled and it starts back up, you're going to have all these things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
So
I'm expecting it.
Either be ready to go at it again or, set it aside, finish the game you're with.
Let's see. It's not really a question on my side, but it's something I kind of ask Steak real quick. He says, like,
sure.
Did get my hype for Metroid Prime 4 dampened a little today, and I want to ask to him, what dampened your hype a little bit today? I'm just curious. Like, if you could let me know, just put it in my chat so I can know, because I want to see if I can let you ease you up on that a little bit. Bring the hype back up. I'm curious, what dampened your hype a little today? Because I am. I'm so excited.
I don't get why people are losing hype for it, I guess. The
Yeah,
only thing I can think of is okay. The meta score. Am I saying that right?
the Metacritic score.
Is what 80, 81?
It's like it's 80, I think, right now. But like, I mean, if I could review it, I would. We'll see how it goes. But from what I've seen, it's going to be like a mid to upper 90s probably for me if I once I play it. From what I've seen,
So
because it's a lot of what I want in a Prime game, and I'm very excited.
5 hours ago, Prime put on his X page that it's an 81.
81, okay, 81,
And it
which
looks like
is the
he's getting this
lowest.
from the basic screen.
Which, from what I've seen, I already know it's going to be better than Prime Hunters, which was an 85. So it's definitely a ways above that from what I've seen already, and I'll know. It's like 99%, unless something big happens that I don't like, which I doubt, it's going to be above 85 for me, period. Like, Prime Hunters, the controls and, like, certain things bring that one down for me, and that's an 85, and I kind of agree with that one. Maybe I would give Hunters maybe, like, 84, maybe, because, like, the controls just make it so hard to play, and that brings it down a little bit, but, like, I still think that's a good game, and the multiplayer idea in that one specifically is really good. But like, this is easily going to be better than that. So definitely in the 90s for me already. I'm pretty certain it's going to be. It would have to do something drastic for me to lower it below a 90.
Okay. So the one question I had for myself, which I just answered, is I remember when this was being commercialized before Switch 2 came out. Yeah. They were talking about it. They were going to release it for Switch 1. They decided to hold it back for Switch 2. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was just asking myself was, did they actually release it to Switch 1? Maybe that's why it's got
releasing on Switch 1, and Switch 2. Which I got the Switch 2 version. But I'm saying it wasn't already released.
Yeah. It's not been out yet. No one else has really played it beyond the demos.
Yeah. Well, at least not legally. Which I ain't doing that, but like I'm trying to avoid like all spoilers, so I'm like off YouTube right now.
Yeah, I mean, so, if you illegally got it and you decided to go ahead and play it and you were dumb enough to stream it, kind of deserve what you get.
Those people.
I'm not one of those people.
No.
I'm not going to be one of those people. It's not to say I haven't occasionally had the games in the past that were on the computer that shouldn't have been. But that was before pirating became like a huge deal.
So, Steak was saying reviews basically are what damage, and I can say this: the people that are giving it those real low, like 6 out of 10s, or 60 out of 100 or whatever,
are the ones complaining about Miles.
That and like the Prime 1 purists who have basically played barely any Metroid other than like the games like Prime 4 or Super Metroid.
Right.
Those are the people that just want those games over and over and over again with like hardly any change. Which, if that's the case, Metroid's never going to grow if it doesn't at least tweak some things here and there.
But that's the same with every game.
Yeah.
I mean, when you've got, the Zelda people who want to just play Ocarina of Time, and that's the only game they want to see remade, you got to grow from that.
Yes.
Because if not, you're not going to get a better story. You're not going to get the content that we got in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment.
Yep.
Granted, Age of Calamity wasn't canon. Who cares?
And those are like not main like they're main not. Series, but like they're not main like Zelda team games. But like so they can do a little more.
Zelda has because they decided to go outside that line and didn't just stay with Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess. They went and they changed the story a little bit, and then they continued the story or whatever. If they just stay with one storyline, like Metroid did with the first one, we're never going to get anything new. And that's why there's only, 4 original games now?
Yeah. I mean, think about, like,
spin-offs.
Think about people that went from, like, because there was some hate around Prime 1 originally, when that was coming out, because of how different it was. And that one is probably more different than this, I would say, because, like, that's going from, like, Metroidvania 2D. It's like a full 3D. People weren't sure about it. And then the game comes out and it's amazing. People in this have now gotten used to the Prime games, so they just want. A lot of people like Prime 1 a lot, and they just want that over and over. I disagree. I want like new stuff in the game added. I want more story and lore about the Galactic Federation and Because they've done some. We know from other games, not necessarily Prime 4, but like, because I don't know if we'll go into this, but I'm wondering if they're going to go into some of the sus stuff they've been doing in the other games, because there's like a lot of the games where they do some weird sciencey bioweapon stuff.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna say what bioweapon stuff, but it's interesting. Like how, like, are they good? Are they not? Like we don't really know how trustworthy the Federation is in Metroid. So I'm interested to learn more about them because we don't know all that much about them. We also have like the Lemorne race that's really cool. I want to see more about them. I want to see, all this stuff. There's so much they're setting up that I want to learn about. And I will be scanning everything. I will be playing the game on the day it comes out, live streaming it, just gushing over every little detail. And I can't wait. I'm like, I'm so all in.
So Roger Inyart's on here saying he can't hear anything.
What?
I don't know.
Can't hear anything, or just is it still just
or
me?
If he's old man's going deaf. Hey, Boo Minnie.
Hey everybody.
It's good to see you on here.
Yeah. And we got what's this we got?
Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, we were called Super Dorks too. Oh, it's too noisy in the restaurant that he's in.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah. Okay.
that
makes you less nervous. Okay. And then Mario Master says, I think it's important to play the trilogy. Well, they did say this is the start of a new story, so I don't think it's as important to play for Prime 3, I said, yes, you've got to play Prime 2 and possibly Prime 1 before that if you want to get the full context with like those 3 games, and like especially the third one. This is the start of a new story according to Nintendo. I don't know how important those first 3 main Metro Prime games are going to be, but like it seems like this is going to be a whole start of a new thing, maybe possibly a new trilogy. I think that you don't need to play them unless you want to know absolutely everything about the Prime trilogy. That you all like, if you're interested after like playing like the intro, maybe to Prime 4, you try that. And if you're really into it and want to learn a lot, you go back and play the other 3 Prime games, then go back to Prime 4 and finish it. So if you're real into like playing the other 3.
Well, I mean, personally, if you're like me, I haven't played Samus at all of any kind since NES. Yeah. So I'm I
would say a good starting point if you want to just start Metroid as like a total beginner like that is probably Metroid Zero Mission. It's the remake of the original, improves it like every way, adds story to it, and it's a great game to start out Metroid. It's also pretty easy compared to other Metroid games, and a little bit shorter than most other Metroid games, but like it's really good. It's one of my for Metroid 2D stuff. My favorites are probably Dread, Fusion, and Zero Mission, and then all are my favorites of the 2Ds. Then Super Metroid is a close second to those 3. I think Zero Mission is one of the best remakes of anything. Like I love that remake. It's for a remake and what remakes are supposed to be. That improves like the original by so much to me. I think that's a great place to start. And then, like, if you want to jump into a 3D game, like a first-person 3D Metroid game, the Prime 1 is probably the best place to start, or Prime 4. From what we've heard, that's what I can tell. But I would probably start with Prime 1. But still, Prime 4 will be seems like a good place to start from what I've heard. So.
Well, if you know anything about my reading habit, I tend to just jump around.
Yeah. So, and that's fine. It's just, those are like some recommendation points to start with. I see Mario Master's playing Prime 3 right now. Good job. Love it.
See? There you go.
Love it. And then we got, let's see. And yes, thank you, Sig, for letting us know you can hear us both. Okay, good. We got, let's see.
It was just Roger.
Yeah, and then we got, let's see.
Hey, Joycey. Good to see you around
so,
here.
Steak, I've heard the same things with those 8 and 7s about the hand-holding thing. Apparently that's the beginning of the game. And Miles sometimes still apparently talks to you in Soul Valley if you stay there too long. And will say, like, oh, let's get going or something. Like, it's basically the, hey, listen, from Ocarina of Time. But less of that. From what I've heard, it's just the very beginning in the tutorial section. And then occasionally in Soul Valley, he'll get on comms with you saying, like, oh, let's keep going. Like, but that doesn't bother me as long as it's just those two. And I don't even think I would like to see more of like some of the other Federation troopers and see what they have to say. Because I'm just interested in learning about the Galactic Federation. That's what I'm like interested about in Metroid right now. Because I want to learn more about them. And then of course the Lemorne I also want to learn a lot about because we'll get into theories here in a second that I have some written down here. So I have those written down. And we'll get into those in a second. But like, yeah, I think the reviews are, from the ones I trust, are the ones that are either like, there's a few that I think are just want it to be positive, so they're like saying positive things, but I think I'm going to really enjoy it. From the ones that actually do criticism well and say, like, okay, maybe I'm not the biggest fan of this mechanic or this character a little bit, I understand that. But like, when you're just blatantly saying, like, oh, the game is worse because of this character and you just can't be in the game, those are the reasons, like, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. They're the wrong person to review the game. They're just going to say this game is bad because it has this character in it. Those kind of reviews I don't listen to because that just usually like 99% of the time is not really the case.
I'm not going to lie. As far as reviews goes, if it's not talked about in Nintendo Bots with Stash or Gamebird or Prime, probably going to ignore those other ones.
Yeah. There's a few.
Especially with Thunder Stash. He seems to get to the heart of things.
Yeah.
And really gives an honest opinion. He's not just game fan in it.
I also like, I think it was Giant Bomb, or I like sometimes listen to them a little bit, like here and there. I like Jeff Grubb's like comments on it too, so like he likes it, or he seems like he's gonna like it. So
that was the last review I listened to before I jumped out of that stream. I like that he gave a positive. It wasn't all negative. I think some of it could have been a little bit better, but he talked up Miles instead of saying that he's just annoying and yada yada.
Like, I get if people don't like the sound of his voice or something and just find it annoying. I don't think that should bring down the game. The rest of the game should be fine. Like, if you think his voice is annoying, like if you think his voice is annoying or something, or because that's fine, but that shouldn't bring down the rest of the game with it. I don't think that's a game ruining thing at all. And like thinking like because the dialogue and what he's doing is very realistic. It's what you learn in survival school when you're stranded. You talk to yourself and like keep yourself calm, collected. And he's doing that. I mean, he is a military man. We know that he's in the Galactic Federation. He should know these things, and that's what he's doing. He's keeping himself calm. He's stranded in a place that he's unfamiliar with, and that he needs to keep himself calm. He's doing that. That's good. That's a good thing. It's realistic. It keeps the immersion because like that's what a normal person would do that knows what they're doing and that's in the military. They would know to do that.
Well, so like that. Anyone who's watched Disney and you've gone to like Treasure Planet, you know, you got that one little robot that was kind of stranded.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of like for instance, an example. My dad back in the day was in the U.S. Air Force. He learned this in survival school. Like, this is a realistic character that's being realistic. He's being very like what he would have done if he was stranded. Like, I've shown it to him. Like, it's very realistic. It's exactly what you should be doing.
And that's exactly what they go through.
Yep. And so like it's very convincing to me. Like, what he's doing is like that's what someone would do if they were stranded, and smart about being stranded, not just panicking and being like, what do I do? What do I do? Oh my God, I gotta get out of here. Like, that's not healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
you learn to keep yourself calm and collected like he's doing. Like,
just about any adventure movie that's stranded somebody always has that one character that just slightly annoys.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Miles is supposed to be walking you through things and helping you out a little
bit. And then, like, also, he sees Samus after he's been stranded for a while. So he's probably like, oh, we're saved. Okay, good. Yes, finally some hope. And like he's
probably a little bit of
and he's shocked.
I finally have someone to talk to.
Yeah, that too. And like that, so we don't know how long he's been there. So he could have been there for days and we just don't know. And like, and at that point, I'll be like, oh, thank God someone's here and that knows what they like about surviving in hostile environments like Samus does. He's probably ecstatic to see her. Like, of course he's going to be talking a lot. What do you expect? It's I find all these like people downplaying him like because he's like talking too much. This is exactly what a person would do. It's very, very, very realistic and like I like that. It makes it more.
CJ has a good point.
Like if he was just being like all quiet all the time, we're like, this is off. Like if he was just being quiet, like I would feel so like this is off. It doesn't make sense. It's throwing me off, like out of my immersion.
Well,
so, like,
at least it's not Castaway and it's a volleyball.
No, God, yeah. Oh God, Castaway.
I like Joyce's comment. She's
or
planet scared.
What is his name? The show Lost, which is a great show, but like there's so much of people just panicking in that show. Like, oh God. Like, just keep yourself calm. I like the doctor in that show because he's always keeping people calm and like he knows what to do.
Yeah, Doctor Who's about the only one you're not going to see that with. But I mean, I can think of, there's Ben Gunn, James Gunn, something like that.
James Gunn?
Treasure Island. It's been a
Island.
while since I've played the movie and read the book and all that crap.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's movie after movie after movie. I know, Joyce. That shows that this kind of character is going to be needed. And just being negative about it's not doing any good. Yeah, you're costing Nintendo people that's not going to give it a chance.
Yeah.
So I guess in that sense, they've probably lost or made their point a little bit because that's a console war for them and that's how they're winning.
Oh yes, Dick. I've seen a few people calling it. It's a first-person adventure game. It's not a first-person. Well, it sort of is a first-person shooter, but like, it's more of a first-person adventure. That's mainly what it is. I don't call it a first-person shooter because first-person shooting is in the game, but it's not its core. So yeah, I see a lot of people calling it a first-person shooter, comparing it to Halo and all these other shooters. Like that's not what it is. It plays completely different. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
So for everyone who just saw me jump, even though the alert box was muted for everyone else, it was not muted for me.
And okay, so Steak, it's funny you say that. Have you seen, if you can guess, on the Nintendo Bite podcast for after Prime 4 comes out? Yes, I will be guesting on there, actually. I've already talked to Nate. So I will be on there the 10th of December, I think it is. The Wednesday after it comes out. So I will be on there. But like this is where I want to get my theories out right now, or like on this podcast right today, because after the game comes out, there's not going to be any more theories. It's going to be the game. Yep. The game's going to be out. Like,
and we're all going to have to remind Paul to breathe.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Like your ADHD meds.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited for this. Like, this has been like my most hyped game in like years and years.
I think I might talk to your mom first. That way, if she hears you just really chattering, she can knock on the door.
I mean, no one really comes in here, but yeah, let's see. Let me pull out. I guess we can go into the theories that I have written down here. Of course, some of these are like I got the ideas from like other YouTubers, so I want to shout them out real quick. A lot of these are like Rob from Rule of Two Reviews theories that I've built on a little bit. Same with On Just Restart. I kind of took there and built them up a little bit, like more detailed, I guess you could say, than what I've seen them do. But I get a lot of these ideas from them, and I have them written down right here. Let me pull them up here.
All right.
So,
hey, okay, while you're reading, let me read Joyce's comment from
earlier. Yeah, go ahead.
This really was funny.
Yeah.
She's talking about being on the planet scared, and it goes, "We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I pledge loyalty to Alex. Get me off this fucking planet." Ah! That's as good as it's gonna get in Joyce.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're with the Federation. You go to Silas for help. He's not gonna help you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna get it. He hates the Federation. He hates them. Well, That's the whole thing with Silas. He hates them.
At least it ain't the Predators.
Oh man, that would be terrifying. I would love to. I saw a GIF or like a picture someone drew or something of like Samus taking on a Predator. It was one of the most epic things I've seen in the image. I loved someone was drawing that. I can't remember what Discord that was in, but like it was cool looking. I would love to see a movie where Samus takes on a Predator. That would be so cool. Oh, I would love that. That would be neat. Oh man, I would pay to see that.
That would actually be kind of a good.
Oh man, because Predator's like the ultimate hunter versus like Samus the ultimate bounty hunter. That That's such a good idea. That's
I can
such
get
a good
behind
idea.
that.
I need to. Someone pay like whoever does Predator and Nintendo to like collab a little bit here because I would love to see that. That or like her taking on a xenomorph would be cool. We know she could probably do that though. Yeah.
Well, you know, Joyce,
Yeah.
as far as
Xenomorph in the
unknown
area.
afterlife, I know my afterlife.
Six says xenomorphs in the area. Any xenomorphs in the
Xenomorphs
area.
in the area.
I love that. Right as I said, like I would love to see her take on a xenomorph. That popped up, so like, he was probably already typing that in.
We started something.
Man, I would love to see something like that. Samus in the Alien and Predator universe would be
So real
great.
quick, we've got Lily Young says hi.
Hello.
Rex has joined the channel.
Nice.
Hartkin has joined the channel. What's up, dude? Yeah. Boo Minnie was on a second ago. She's still on, I hope.
Okay.
I just want to say thanks for showing up, guys, and showing some love and support.
And also, I do want to say, everyone, if you can subscribe to Tabby here, because if she gets 80 subscribers by the time we get to the, Christmas, I want to buy her Prime Force so she can actually play along.
I think
Please,
right now,
that's
honestly,
the goal.
If you look at the poll,
Yes.
Karaoke's winning.
Dang it! Dang it! I want to get more 4 for you so we can both play. I want to talk more about Metroid.
Hey.
Please, someone vote my option in the poll, please.
Hi, Rex. Thank you, hon.
I would love to talk more about
I've got
this,
a poll
because
up on YouTube on the posts, or if you're in my Discord, you can do it there too. Feel free to answer that, guys, because we're serious.
Yes. Because I want to talk more Metroid.
But we do have to make 80 subscriptions before Christmas.
Yes.
We're 20.
For Christmas.
Actually, we're about 18 away.
Okay.
Since Lily subscribed, it's probably 17.
Getting closer. Okay. So we can start with my first theory I have written out here that I think it was Rob and then Andres kind of agreed with this for the first half of this, but like Planet Tanamar is which is where the demo takes place, is going to be the same planet as Vuros that we are teleported somehow. We think both Andres, Rob, we all think that that's probably the case, but we're teleported through time, is what they were saying. Like whether it's past or future, we don't know. I'm personally thinking future because I feel like Metro Prime 4 Beyond sounds more like we're going forward in time than back. I think Beyond is more like, oh yeah, we're going beyond the present day. Like I think we're going in the future. That just to me sounds more like what we're doing. But the rest of it is like, I think the whole, like, because I feel like I saw this in either a preview or someone with Miles saying like, yeah, we don't know where like this planet is. The star charts or whatever aren't like, these are all totally different stars. Like for some reason I thought I heard that said. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone in the chat who can go through all the previews, but I could have sworn I heard that in a preview or something, or maybe like one of the marketing things for it. And then, so I think it's like Vuros is just Tanamar taken like teleported, the artifact teleports the planet and most people on it through space and time. So it's taking the planet and putting it like on the opposite side of the galaxy kind of thing. And so now it's there, but it's also forward in time, and we're just in a completely different place. And I think that could be happening if we're dealing with like both space and time travel. I also think like, I noticed that like for the troopers we have in our time, we're on Vuros in the like with the forest and Miles, with other places and the other troopers. We have about like 4 troopers and a robot, and those people, especially the troopers. I think those are the troopers that were in the room with the artifact when it got shot, and those are the troopers that got teleported to our time where we are on Vuros. I think those are the troopers that were in the room with us because they were the closest to the blast of the artifact when it gives off that purple blast in the trailer and stuff. I think are the treehouse footage. I think the ones that are closest to the blast are where we are, and like the mechs was a ways away from the blast, are like farther out in the blast. So I think that's like the farther out in the blast, the weaker it is. So like you don't go as far into the future, and that's why we see it tangled in the trees. Is it got less far into the future than we did, so it's tangled up there for that reason. I think that could be why the thing that's tangled in the trees, like the mech or whatever it is, I think that's tangled in there because that got there before us because it was not thrown as far into the future as us, and so we're seeing it after it's been there for a while. I think that could be happening. I think so. We're like, because we were right next to the blast, we got thrown farther into the future because we were at the more like epicenter of the blast of the artifact. So I think that could be going on. That's part of the theory I have for that, and I think that's very interesting. Like, so how big did the blast get? We don't know. Could it have taken the whole planet across the galaxy? Is it just the people on the planet? We don't know. But I think it possibly took like that planet and then over here to the other side of the galaxy, because I think that could have happened. I think that's a good possibility. I do think we're going at least forward in time. And I think if it's not through like space and it's not taking the whole planet and putting it somewhere else, I think we're just going forward in time, and we get like different environments have been like changed through time periods. So like maybe like the forest is like future time period. Maybe we get other areas in the map that are like in the past on planet Vuros that it was originally Tandamar. I think maybe not as far into the future. So we get like different areas have been thrown different amounts into the future. That's also one of my theories, that if it's not just been taken and put somewhere else via teleportation through space and time, I think that's also a possibility.
So you're talking about wormholes?
Yeah, basically, like it creates a wormhole and sucks the planet and puts it somewhere else. Takes it, teleports it through like a black hole that it makes, and then the white hole is where it comes out and puts it somewhere else. Like, because they do talk about trying to get to the master teleporter or whatever in the tower in the desert or wherever that was located. I do remember them talking about the master teleporter, trying to get to it, and in like different like official stuff they put out. And then let's see, so that's like my theory on like the planet and the artifact and what it does, and how Tandamar is also Vuros. That's my like first guess, at least. Another theory I had was, I think like the Lamorne stuff, and this is another one I built off. I know this is Andres Restart's one of his theories that I built off. This is my second one, and that's, I think, yes, the Grievers are somewhat related or somehow altered versions of the Lamorne, but I think that because I think Silex, because he's slightly farther away from the blast that happened, I think he gets there before us, like in the time period. So he's probably been there and he's been preparing for a short time, or at least maybe a little bit of time before we get there. So he's already prepared to like take on like Federation troopers that were there, start popping up, and us popping up as Samus. I think he's going to have some time to prepare before we ever encounter him in the time period on Vuros. I think he's going to be prepared, and he's a smart guy, sharpshooter, or whatever. We don't know his race or anything yet, so like I don't know. But I think he's going to be prepared for quite a fight with Samus. And I think whatever he's been doing, depending on how far ahead of us he is in the timeline, like how long he has to prepare, there is a possibility he's been there for a while. And if he's been there for a long while, I think his Metroids, he's been making possibly more. Maybe he's altered them even more. Because you know those Metroids that are with him. Oh, you're upside down, Tabby.
See that? Was not supposed to happen.
Okay. While you're fixing that, I'm going to be... So we got... Silex has his own Metroids. And I guess we're just calling them Silex Metroids because I don't know what else we would call them. But I think those Metroids, as I noticed this, and I'm glad Andres had to point this out on his little podcast with his Metroid buddies, because I've noticed this from the beginning. The dragon boss that like shoots fire out its mouth has a Metroid tongue. If you notice that in the trailers, like it has like its tongue has like a big Metroid on it. Like it's really interesting. Like it's got its Metroid fused with a Metroid's obviously fused with it. It's very interesting. It's just got this long like lizard tongue with a Metroid in there. It's interesting. Like it's also got, I think, got a Metroid in the eye possibly. So it's been fused with like Metroid. To me, I think that's also what happened. Andres had the point. I'm surprised none of the other people on his podcast, some of them didn't notice it, because I thought that was very noticeable. And then but I think the Lamorne, possibly, depending on how long Silex has been there, I think the Lemorn altered themselves, if Silec's been there for a while. I think they altered themselves to survive the Metroids that he's put there. Or maybe the Metroids have been there a while because they also probably got teleported. Well, they definitely got teleported because some of them have fused with bosses there that we've seen. And so they've been there. I'm wondering if the Lemorn like altered themselves to survive the Metroids, and that's what created the Grievers that we see, because they do look like the Lemorn in a way, but they've become more like savage or something and like mindless and like just more aggressive and all that. Like they become feral almost. And I think that could be a possibility of them doing like experiments on their own race to help survive the Metroids. But then it backfired and it became the Grievers and all that. That's one theory I have about the Grievers. It could just be something else Lemorn did to themselves that caused their downfall, because we don't see many of the regular Lemorn around other than like holograms and different things. Yeah, so I'm interested in what caused the Lemorn to literally almost go extinct from what we know. It looks like they're pretty much extinct. We don't see any of the other ones around other than like illustrations of them, but I'm very interested in like that and stuff. So then we got my third theory. I don't think this will be the end of Silex by the end of this game. I think he's gonna keep going after this game. I just have a feeling like he's gonna be the new Dark Samus of the trilogy, of this next trilogy that hopefully they're making. Like I hope that's the case. I think Silex is gonna do something at the end of this game. At least my theory is either that or like, and there might be 100% ending that shows more to him as well, even more that like leads into like maybe hints. I don't think it'll be like, oh, there's definitely going to be a Prime 5, but I think there should be maybe a tease at the 100% ending, like, yeah, there's probably going to be a Prime 5. Like, that's what my gut feeling is that there's going to be a tease for Prime 5 at the end, in a way that, like, how Prime 3 at the end has, spoiler alert, 100% ending. I'll give this 5-second warning, and then I'm going to say it.
Go ahead, say it.
And there we go. Okay.
They've had years to play.
Yeah, they've had years. I just know not many people have played Metroid, all the Metroid games, so I just don't know. Yeah, you see Sonic's ship at the end, and he's trailing Samus at the 100% ending. So I know you have to 100% Metroid Prime 3 to see it, and it's probably on YouTube. But like, yeah, we see his ship tailing Samus at the end of the game, and I think something like that's going to be at the end of this one, where like somewhat teases a Prime 5. And that's what I think. And then like, let's see, what was my fourth one I have written down here? I have another theory as well. Well, it's more of a hope than a theory, but like, I hope Prime 4 and the Silex Metroids, because we're dealing with time travel and like space travel, time travel, whatever, I'm hoping that those bring like Metroids back in the 2D games, but maybe they like we run into eventually that future where the Metroids were and we haven't dealt with them all yet. So they come back to the 2D games, because right now in Dread, the only Metroid we got is Samus herself by the end of Dread. And I think that would be really cool to bring more Metroids back, because I always like fighting them in the 2D games. It's fun. And I hope that they can somehow use this time travel mechanic to maybe bring back Metroids into the 2D games. Somehow to, like, maybe not in the next Metroid game, but in the next few 2D Metroid games. I would like to see them come back in a big way. And maybe they don't, like, because Samus has Metroid DNA in her now, maybe they don't go after Samus, but we have to somehow deal with them in a bigger way than we did before. Like, maybe, like, they're doing something with the X-Parasite, and maybe, like, we have to find a way to bring them back, because we just can't deal with the X-Parasite all by ourselves. I think that would be a cool idea.
The more I've heard all your little predictions and stuff, the more I feel like I just sat through an Aliens marathon.
Yeah, yeah, I have more, but like, I could go for a while.
I think even Ridley's coming back.
Oh man, I would love to see that, but like, other than Ridley, I don't think Ridley's going to be in the game, because I think they're just starting a new story. I was hoping to see something like, I guess we kind of get this with that big dragon boss that we see in the game. In a way, like, that's the kind of what I wanted to see with like Kraid come into a Prime game.
That could be interesting.
That would be an interesting boss fight in a 3D Prime game. I think that would be cool. But I just don't think we're getting him in Prime 4. But I would have loved... That's kind of what I feel we're getting with, like, not necessarily Kraid, but that big dragon boss, Metroid boss thing. Looks like what I would want from a Kraid boss. So like, I'm happy. I am happy.
I mean, they have only shared so much, and unless you
Yeah.
were at one of the other
And Prime games have a lot of bosses, so I'm expecting plenty more than just what we've seen. Like, there's going to be a lot more bosses from based on other Prime games. You know, it's there's going to be a lot more bosses. And I'm also interested. I have no idea what could be down there, but the great mines we've seen, the entrance to, we haven't seen what's down there, and I am so fascinated on what could be down in those great mines. Like, I think that's going to be another huge area. Oh man, I'm very like curious what could be down there.
I'm just curious as to how in depth this planet's going to be in general.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen a little bit of it. We've seen some of the monsters that's going to come up against.
Yep.
A
lot of like pack
mind you,
monsters.
I haven't played 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I said, last time I played was NES. The most I've dealt with Samus was Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Although she's not great in Smash because
and they kind of Smash.
Yeah, they just don't make her very good in Smash. Apparently, Zero Suit Samus is pretty good, but I always fall off the edge with her. Playing as her, so yeah.
Apparently, we're getting Dragon Ball.
Oh gosh, Dragon Ball. That would be hilarious in Smash.
Wow. We just
but yeah, those are like Smash. Some of my base theories that I kind of built on with hearing Andres talk about it and just building off of them. So like, I feel like some of those like, yeah, there's those basic theories like, oh, Tanamar is also Vuros, but I wanted to kind of build on my thoughts what else could be added onto that. So like, that's what I wanted to do today. And those are my 4 theories I have.
Google has backed that up as far as fan viewership is agreeing with you on that.
Yeah, so I'm interested in if that's going to be true or not, because it also could be that we just get teleported through time and space to another planet, but I don't really know which one it's going to be, and so I'm inclined to believe it's the same planet, just either completely teleported or we're just in the future. But like it's going to be like, if that's the case, we're going to be far into the future. I'm thinking.
See, that's what makes me want to play 3 first. And then just go into Prime 4. So
yeah.
I can be like, okay, now I have a full picture of this. Let's see what 4 is doing.
Yeah, Prime 3, the only thing that relates to it in like Prime 3 is the ending where like Silex is trailing Samus. That's really the only thing I can think of that would like add into this game. That's really all you need to know is Silex is in that game and Hunters on the DS. So those are like the only 2 games he's been in. Well, no, he's in the cutscene for Federation Force stealing a Metroid, but that's it. Also a ending of that game. So that's really the only 3 things we see him in. And so I'm very excited to learn more about him.
Well, I mean, that gets me back to, your little Miles character and any other possible helpers that are going to come along, which we've heard that's possible. I don't know if it is or not. I haven't played demos. Haven't really watched anyone play any of the demos, and I've done that on purpose so that when I come to this game, I'm coming at it with a complete free mind.
Which is
I'm not going to have all of the haters in my ears and or this game's crap. Just going from the opening graphics when the direct came out, and they had everything going on from her on the motorcycle to her little hunting methods. That's got me hyped enough that I want to try this game. And it's the first time I've actually been kind of wanting to play a Metroid game.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great.
I mean, I was bored with the first one. So I didn't really get into it.
That's the thing as well. People apparently like being alone in their Metroid games, and I can understand that. But a lot of people, the majority of people, I would say, that are just casual gamers, don't like that and want to have, like, people to talk to and stuff.
Yeah, and I get that because people are going to they're going to have questions. They're going to come to people like you who's played other things, probably me begging you to crap. I feel like, hey, Paul, I'm stuck.
That's fine. I can always help people that need help with the Prime games and stuff. Because they can have some real hidden stuff that you have to, like, kind of go out of your way for. To, like, get certain upgrades and stuff, which is cool, but it's like a scavenger hunt.
especially with all these newer games that have been coming out and the way Switch 2's kind of changing storylines and stuff a little bit,
Yeah.
or the ability to do different storylines. You're going to have those little Easter eggs and stuff in there that's going to say, hey, there's potential that this is going to not go the way you think it is.
Yeah.
And
I gotta say, real quick, Mario Master 03 says, I think Prime 4 will have vibes from Alien with the Federation by our side. I think that's very true, but I think it's going to be more like Aliens the movie rather than the first Alien. Alien is more like Prime 1, where like Aliens, which is one of my favorite movies, is going to be more like this. And I think I'm very excited to see, like, get that vibe from it as well. So
I still go back to my first statement. I would kind of like to see this game meet Predators.
Yeah, like that would be so cool. I would love to see Predator, like just like a crossover of some kind, like in a side game or something. That would be really neat.
No one's really done that yet, so why not?
It's only been Alien versus Predator. I'm trying to think what else has been crossed over with Predator. I gotta go look that up. I know it's mostly just xenomorphs fighting predators or people fighting predators, but man, Samus fighting a predator would be so cool. Oh, I want that now. Well, I mean, I want that now.
She's one of the few that has the technology to actually possibly see them.
She has plenty of technology. The suit she has is Chozo. It's one of the most like intelligent races out there in space. So of course she would have the technology to do it. I mean, so I would love to see that one day. Although we're not going to get that, but like, I would love it. Please, Nintendo, do that.
She has a little bit of a fighting chance there to really push
they
that
could
through.
Really go at it like, with all those the predators and she has. Like it would be so cool.
Brain just went woo.
Oh yeah. Steak just mentioned it would be like the old Alien versus Predator games, but instead of Marines, you get Samus and some Federation guys. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to see that. That would be that's like one of my dream movies now to be made. Is like Samus versus like Predator. Oh man. That was so neat.
I know Having Hope subscribed a couple days ago. For whatever reason, Streamlabs is not catching everybody on YouTube like it does Twitch. So unfortunately, I can't say, put the little thing up there. But I want to say thank you for subscribing. I know Lily Young subscribed tonight, and I appreciate it. She's the one that, when it popped, I jumped. Because you all didn't get to hear it. I had it muted. I know I've seen a lot more on here tonight, which is overwhelming, actually, guys. Seeing all the support and seeing y'all come out,
it's
that
great.
means a lot.
It does. It really does.
And then hearing us chatter on just is awesome. Pokey's got Major and Flynn telling me hi, and I say hi back. Reese is in the other room because, as y'all could hear earlier, after dinner she gets really barky. But just to kind of calm things down, husband's keeping her quiet in the other room. I know Metroid's Thursday, so I know even though like I'm game streaming Thursday, it's not going to be Metroid, guys.
That's me. That's him. Me.
I'm looking at other things, and woo, go Joycey. She's off on time. She's going to get to go home and enjoy some things. One of the things that I know some of y'all have kind of seen that I posted earlier was I ordered 2 controllers for my birthday, and they finally come in. So, GameCube games are going to be a little easier again.
Oh, you got the NSO control. I've been wanting that.
I kind of looked at the husband. I was like, so I didn't even get my words out.
Is it wireless or wired?
Go ahead.
It's wireless, right?
It's wireless.
Oh man! Oh, I need that.
The only wire is the one to
charge it. Yeah. So I've been wanting to get one of those. I just don't have my time to go on and look for one. But those are. I love the GameCube controller. I think it's one of the best controllers ever made.
So
for the time,
they did put a ZL button on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Small.
Yeah.
And I know some people's like, they could have put a bigger one on. Yeah, they could have. That wouldn't have been true to the original design.
Yeah. I mean, the only ones that have the other bumper that I have are like these really crappy Mad Catz controllers. And they're
I
awful.
avoided Mad Cats back in the day.
Oh my god, they're so bad. I have 2 of them, and they were so bad.
They're horrid.
Oh, they're so uncomfortable. Like the grips dig into your hands, and like they break easy. I mean, oh gosh, the Mad Cats.
I don't know how they ever got really
big and
past
like all over the place.
productions. They were
That
terrible.
too, yeah.
I don't remember them ever being a good company.
No,
Of
I don't like Mad Cats controllers.
Of course, I wasn't a fan of Turtle Beach either.
Yeah, Turtle Beach is like, I feel like they try to be like, they act like they're a luxurious gaming like headset company. When if you want to get a gaming headset, just buy like Bose. If you want like a high quality one, there's Bose, there's Sennheiser, there's Audio Technicas are really good. Like there's a lot of good headsets out there. Just ignore Turtle Beach. I've had like 3 Turtle Beach ones. They all broke within like 3 months.
Yeah, I mean back in the day, if it didn't say Nintendo on it, I kind of didn't order it, and I'm equally still as bad for that.
Yeah.
Even my PlayStation controllers, I don't go generic. You know?
Yeah. I like the PlayStation 5 controllers. They're great. But like
that's not 100% true. I do have one generic, but I kept it for the computer.
Yeah.
So, also got the 64 set.
Oh, cool. That controller is hard for me to use, though.
Could not get all 4. I don't know why. They would not let you all order 4.
Dang.
I just
have such a hard time holding the N64 controller. So anything they ported from like N64 to GameCube, I bought. Like any big games like Ocarina of Time and stuff like that, I always bought the GameCube version because I have such a hard time using the N64 controller.
This is the original size, okay?
Yep.
The only thing different is they've already put something here just to keep you from, catching it on things.
Yep.
And of course the buttons on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
classic.
That's the same size, classic.
Yep.
And that brings back a lot of memories because it has been a minute since I've held a 64 controller.
Steak indeed. Hold on. Steak indeed, Cecily, I totally agree. Mad Cats are the ones you give to your younger siblings. Indeed. Indeed, that is true.
Or if you have toddlers in the house.
Yes.
It's the only reason you have them.
So they will throw them. And those you don't mind people throwing and chewing on. Yeah.
It was the same with the Wii controllers.
But yeah, and then Stig also says, I love my Sennheisers, which is, I believe that's what these are, Sennheisers. So
yeah.
I think, let me check. Hold on. Are these in it? Yeah. Yes, they are.
Sorry for the noise, guys. I noticed
they are Sennheisers, and I love them.
What was that? That's in there. Never mind.
Let's see.
So I can hear everything around this out in the house, and it sounds like the dog and the kids are playing.
So that funny you say steak, or if you can give them to family or guests that come over. That's exactly what I did with my Mad Cats controllers. I just gave them so I have a competitive edge in multiplayer games.
Well, I mean,
always
my
give
daughter,
them
when she was a toddler, was when we first came out and stuff. She tore almost every nunchuck wire up I had. That's the only time I wish I'd bought aftermarket stuff. Because she'd be there, she'd be playing Mario Kart or whatever, or trying to. Yeah. And all of a sudden she'd get excited, and instead of her hands staying this close, she'd go...
Yep.
And you could see that wire just... I mean, you can mentally see that wire disconnect from the nunchuck.
Yeah.
Which is what happened.
I've had, I always have, at least some sort of spare controller that's cheap in my house. Because when my brother was little and he would invite all his friends over, even when they were, older, I had to keep them using cheap controllers because when we were in, playing multiplayer games, because they would get drunk and throw them. They would just chuck the controller as hard as they could against the wall. I'm surprised one that it did that with didn't break.
You know, they have these little strappy things for
yes. So kids don't throw the controllers, or if they slip out of your hand, they're not going to go flying. Because I've had that happen to me on the Wii when I got real competitive and my hands started to sweat, and then they slipped out of my hand and flew. Luckily, I had the strap on. My wrist, so I could it doesn't fly across the room and go into, because if I didn't have that strap on my wrist, it would have gone straight into the TV, straight into it.
Gotta be careful with the strap-on words.
Yeah, Not that guy. No, oh, I see. Okay, no. No. Not that guy. Let's not go there. Pause. Pause. Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. No.
All yours red is my shirt.
I just realized that I said that. Oh my gosh.
You did.
Nobody clipped that.
Hey, mods, if you want to clip that little section.
Oh my gosh, nobody clip it, please. I didn't mean that.
No, I'm just picking on him.
Oh, I know, it's fine. I just thought that was, when you said, oh, well, whoops.
It's strappy thingies, and I used an example.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that.
Gotta keep it PG, man.
Yeah, gotta keep it PG. Gotta keep it my initials.
Joycey said she knows about that topic.
Oh my god, I gotta turn purple.
Okay, you need to turn your ceiling fan on.
Maybe.
I started it, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm turning so red.
He's not gonna talk to me next week.
Oh my god, I can't believe that came out of my mouth.
Well, you know.
Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I didn't catch myself.
I almost called you out on this earlier when you were talking about the wormholes and stuff, and you mentioned the white holes after talking about black holes.
Yeah, like the theory of like white holes. Yeah, it's like just the black holes are where you go in, the white holes where you come in. In space, I like space, like in like outer space stuff. I have binoculars in my closet that are looking for like you can look at stars and stuff with them. And I always love at night when I look at stars and like the moon and stuff through those. That's really cool.
Joyce is encouraging me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Joyce does that kind of stuff. I bet. I mean, we hear all this stuff she's talking with Vinny about. I wouldn't be surprised.
Better going in your mouth.
Pause in space. A steak.
Oh,
pause in space.
Joycey, I agree.
Those
holes probably do make us need an extra strap. Now I see what Prom's talking about with the conversations behind the scenes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is great.
Yeah, Orson caught your what you were getting at with the Spaceballs joke.
Yeah, I love the movie Spaceballs. That movie is great. I don't care what anybody says. I love that movie. It's so good. I love Spaceballs.
Prime 4 Beyond. Pause. You never know what's going to happen on this channel, guys.
There's a lot to go beyond, but there's a lot of things you don't go beyond. But it's going beyond through time. But there's other things that can go beyond that I won't.
Now look who's talking.
They've gone plaid. Yes, Steak. I love that. I love that quote. Yes, indeed. They've gone plaid.
Lily, it's a movie.
I love that movie. Yes. Spaceballs is a movie, yes. And it's great. Watch it. Everybody needs to watch that movie who likes Star Wars. You'll love Spaceballs probably. Like most likely you're gonna like Spaceballs. If you like the old Star Wars and funny stuff. It has like a bunch of references in it to other movies that are absolutely hysterical. I love that movie.
Absolutely.
I think I probably watch Spaceballs like 3 times a year. And it's always funny. I never get tired of it.
It never grows old. It's one of those comedies that were classic.
Like people just don't go that far anymore with like some of their jokes in movies. Like they don't push the limits as much.
Everybody gets offended.
Yep.
That's why so many comedies just aren't comedies anymore.
I do watching comedy. Or I should say I did really like the new Naked Gun movie. That one was really good with Liam Neeson.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, that one really sticks close to the original Naked Gun movies, which are hilarious, by the way. Those movies and even the new one, I was worried they weren't going to like bring back all the like the hardcore comedy stuff. They brought it back and it was great.
Honestly, Joycey, at this point, we're going to go rated R, I'm sure.
I mean, we could, but I'm not gonna. I definitely
Down
could.
boy. Down boy.
Oh, that's right.
Really?
Sig just reminded me. There is a Spaceballs 2 coming, and I hope they stick the
Yes.
landing on that one. I am very hyped for it.
I think some of the actors who've passed, some of their kids are maybe coming into
Yep,
reprise
and
roles.
even the original Lone Star, he's going to be in it.
Yeah.
He said he's going to be in it. Who else? Is Dark? I think Dark Helmet is coming back.
On my side of the channel, I've posted the Wikipedia for Spaceballs for anyone who has questions. I'll share it on the Discord too.
I love it. I love to hear it. Love Spaceballs. One of the best movies.
I remember when this came out as a kid. And
it's
I had
great.
barely seen Star Wars at that point. So as a kid, you don't get all the innuendos.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I would say, yeah.
I mean, Rick Moranis was just one little dork in a big helmet, and some of us didn't understand it back then.
I love him being like, "What? You went over my helmet?" No, sir. No. More to the side, but
you couldn't really get around it either.
No, it's huge. I love that movie. It's like so good. The instant cassettes bit was great. I mean, there's so many things in that movie. I don't want to spoil anything too much, but like, go watch the movie if you haven't seen it. Spaceballs is absolute gem. It's amazing. I've recommended that to so many people that just like are not my age yet and just want to just find a good comedy. I mean, that's one I always recommend. It's fantastic. I can't say good enough things about it.
Okay. On Discord, I'm putting a thing on there for movies because I know that everybody's needing that.
Oh, I love that. We've been jammed. Raspberry. There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry. God dang it, I love that movie. It's so good.
Do you see what y'all started?
What?
I said, see what y'all started?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. If you bring up Spaceballs, don't lie, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I can't help myself. It's so good. I mean, the only Mel Brooks movie I've been recommended to a lot and that I have not seen is Blazing Saddles.
You are missing out, sir.
I've not seen it. I've seen clips of it. I really want to watch it. I just gotta find the time. I gotta watch that though.
It's hard to find a copy of it too.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on any like. I don't know what if it's on. It's probably on Amazon Prime. I'll just get it on there. If
All I can say is Mel Brooks was not politically correct with anything. No. And I understand why people get offended sometimes.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff. He goes real far with his jokes. And I love... Have you seen the trailer for the Spaceballs 2 yet? The teaser.
No.
There's a little teaser. It doesn't have anything from the movie in it. It's just a little like tease like, oh, we're making it.
Okay.
And I highly recommend watching that teaser. It's so funny. It's basically... I'm not going to say what's in it other than like it's a Star Wars like beginning crawl of all the dialogue and stuff that comes on screen. You know, at the beginning of like a Star Wars movie where it crawls, all the dialogue stuff. It's that, but funny. And it's really funny. I love it. If anyone in chat has seen the Spaceballs 2 teaser, let me know. It's so good. It's so good.
Joycey says she's looking forward to or wishing they would make another South Park 2 movie.
Oh yeah, that one with are you talking with like Satan and like what's his name? The guy, Saddam Hussein guy that was like with Satan and they're trying to take over the world or something. That movie?
I think that was the first movie.
Was that the first? I'm trying to remember. I haven't
new movie in forever.
I randomly watch South Park, just like random episodes, but usually they're older episodes. So, because I love the old South Park stuff, like the really old ones. And I've seen that movie, the South Park movie, the one with Satan trying to take over the world or whatever. And I like that movie, but that one's funny. I mean, I gotta go back and watch some of that because I haven't watched like South Park in a while. But like, I do love the old South Parks. I also. Well, what's the other funny movies? What are some other funny movies like Mel Brooks stuff? Like I mentioned Naked Gun, that's one. I like Spaceballs. I gotta see Blazing Saddles still. I really want to watch that. I might watch it like tomorrow night just to see if I can find it. But there's a lot of movies I like. The comedies I watch, I like Home Alone a lot. I like all those Christmas, like Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's a must.
That one's really good. There's a lot of good stuff like that.
There's always Die Hard.
Yeah. I watch all the Marvel movies in theaters except for one. I think I mentioned that before we started, but like, so I do watch all the Marvel movies in theaters. There was a while there I almost dipped out because they were getting kind of bad for a little bit recently, and then they're starting to come back. Thank God, because I was worried they were going to just keep going down, getting worse. But like they're coming back. They're getting back to being good again. So I'm glad I didn't dip out.
Joycey said Tom Cruise still won't come out of the closet.
I love that episode so much. It's so good. And I pull out my gun. That's like one of the best episodes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That was
we have an announcement now. It's not only Tom Cruise in the closet, it's now I'm in the closet too. I love that episode. That one and the one with the little person in South Park was really good.
I don't think I paid attention on that one.
Oh my gosh. It's so good.
I know we watched the South Park one not long ago.
Yeah, not long ago, but that one's one of my favorites. I like that one, and I love the one with the little person. Can't remember his name, but like, he gets all red in the face, and Cartman goes something along the lines of, "Aw, he looks like a little strawberry." And like something along the lines of like, "I'm going to kick your," you know. But like it's so but like it's so funny. And like he challenges to fight Cartman at the end, and that was great. It was I love those old South Parks. Yeah, I'm going to kick your ass, like just Mr. Nelson. He didn't get to me. It's so good. Yeah, this was such a tangent, but I love talking like shows and movies that are funny to me. Oh my gosh.
We never promised we'd stay to one storyline at all times.
We can't. It's for me that's like really hard when someone brings up like all these really good like shows and movies. Like I love that.
I think that's what makes our stream work, because we do have a list. Paul's really good about making our list.
Yeah.
And then I'm really good at screwing that up.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when it's a game
comedies.
I hadn't played yet and hadn't really got into, which is his fault.
I also got to mention, I can't believe I didn't mention this before. It's always one of my top favorite like comedies is Dumb and Dumber. The original is so good. I love that movie.
That was back when Carrie and
yeah,
it was actually funny.
Yeah, I love that movie so much.
Mr. Mackey's Crash Out. I did not see that.
I just love the line in Dumb and Dumber. It's probably my favorite line in the whole movie. It's just him going, "We got no food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off." It's like my favorite line in that movie. It's at least one of them. There's so many though. I love that line. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Watch the Daddy's Home movies.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Our pets' heads. Oh god. There's that. There's I loved when the guy that spits in Harry's burger in the movie, they try to make him pay for the bill, and they're driving away, and then like Harry tells Lloyd something like, "Man, where did you learn a trick like that?" "Saw it in the movie once." Yeah, so what happened? What happened to him? And he's like, and Lloyd just tells him like, "Oh no. They actually caught up with him like a mile down the road and slit his throat." And I'm like, and he's like, "What?" His reaction was priceless. I love that. Just the freaking like he has no clue what's going on in the hills. Another thing in that movie, I love the cop that pulls him over and he thinks they're drinking, but it's actually just they've been pissing in bottles and they have and he just like takes it from him, like the bottle from him, and he's like almost, and he tries to drink it. I'm like, no. You keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy. And then he just drinks it, and then he just like starts twitching and says, "Get the hell out of here." I love love that movie so much. There's so many good things in that movie. Oh,
I definitely haven't seen that one.
which one?
Team America.
Oh, that's the before. I think that was before South Park was a thing. They made that movie. So they made Team America. Oh, okay. So it was way.
It's definitely not before South Park.
Okay, I knew it was the guys who made South Park. I know it's them. It's the guys who made South Park made Team America, and it's like puppets that are like.
It's clay animation.
Yeah, it's like puppets with like backgrounds and stuff. It's funny as hell. I love that. America.
So
yeah.
Lily's Young's kind of come in here, and she's used to play on words with her last name, saying that she's really young.
Oh, okay.
So she's not seen half these movies we're talking about.
Oh man, they're so good though. They're so good. I highly recommend it. I recommend
Stick
all
around,
of them.
darling. You'll be corrupted before it's over.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe not Team America, but like because as State puts out, there is puppet sex in the movie.
Oh God. Apparently, I'll be corrupted.
Oh, I forgot about that. Totally.
There's war scene.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Steak put that out for me. Like, Steak was like, yeah, but there's puppet sex in the movie. I'm like, oh god, I forgot about that.
Now I'm red.
Oh my gosh. That movie is so like unhinged.
So I'm not watching that.
There's a lot. I love Matt Damon in that movie, the puppet that's supposed to be Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
You know,
that's like his only line.
Anyone who's raised a toddler who went to any kind of daycare has seen puppet sex before. It's just not really.
Indeed.
I'm not watching that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kim Jong-un singing "I'm so lonely." It's so like I can see people getting offensive that are like from Korea seeing this.
Well, they actually have a Spaceballs 2 official teaser trailer on
Yes, YouTube. It's great. I love it. I love that teaser.
So you all can definitely go.
Definitely go watch it. Yeah, like it's so good. The Spaceballs 2 teaser is definitely worth a watch. After this, go watch it.
If you have stopped laughing and remember.
Yeah. I love that teaser so much. I can't wait for the movie. So
I know you mentioned Home Alone.
That's a great one too. I just love the eat brick, kid.
We used to get in so much trouble copying that movie.
Yeah, I probably would too. I mean, we built like a long time ago. We had one. It was like a treehouse built and with a zip line that I kind of modeled after that movie. I think was that the first or second one where he's crawling the zip line, you know?
No, I did that as a young adult. Wasn't allowed to do that as a kid.
Yeah.
But it was just some of the stuff Macaulay would pull on these thieves. We definitely probably tried to prank each other.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with some of those pranks. They can really hurt you, like the heat thing on the door, the pouring ice and letting it freeze over, letting the ice freeze over on the steps, which I've done.
Wait, what?
Pouring water on steps and letting it freeze over.
Lily sticking around. No, Lily must remain pure. Joycey, I make no promises.
No promises, yeah, no promises. I can't promise that.
As someone said, bring Tony on. Lily, not a good idea. I'm worse than she is. So sometimes about bringing the husband on. No, he's worse than I am. I won't say worse. We match each other pretty good in that area. What did hell freeze over? Yeah,
I used to like
I
would knock water on the steps and like let it freeze over. I had to stop doing that because people would slip, and like especially I can't do that now in wintertime because my family orders a lot of food, and if I did that and they slipped, we could get in trouble.
Hang on a second. Prom just made me jump. He subscribed. Thank you so much.
Yay! There you go.
But that is why I jumped, because I'm not used to that alert box going off.
Yeah. But I just love all these old movies. Like they're just so like back then was such peak comedy. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. All
Well, I
those
know
old comedies.
they had Elf, which I didn't
Yeah,
think
Elf was pretty
was,
good. Yeah, I liked Elf.
for me,
I
it
just
wasn't as funny. I mean, you get into like the Christmas Story and it's
yeah,
gonna take your
it's
eye
not as
out.
good as some of the old stuff. But I love Elf because I just love the part where he's like, "Oh, you're an angry little elf. Call me Elf one more time. Call me Elf one more time." I love that scene with oh god, what's his name? The actor, the
Will Ferrell?
No, not Will Ferrell.
The
He's
other
the
one.
elf, the guy that he's talking to in that scene.
Was it Newhart?
No,
I haven't watched the show.
I think it starts with the D. Gosh,
Come on, y'all. Where you at? You all
he
should know this better than I do.
yeah, the shorter guy, he's playing like the boss of the company kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the guy's name. If anyone in chat can remember, you can put it in there. But like, he's great. He just after Will Ferrell is like as the elf going be like, "You're an angry little elf," and then he's like, "Oh, call me that one more time," and he does, and he just runs across the table at him.
It's Bob Newhart.
Oh, okay. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I did not think that was his name.
Looking at it.
Yeah, he's like a shorter guy. Yeah.
Yes. Well, he was Papa Elf.
Oh no, sorry, not that.
You're
not
talking
that.
about the other guy.
Peter Dinklage.
Was he the boss? Wow.
He wasn't like the elf boss. He was like the elves. No, he was the boss of like that one guy's company. That in one scene, Will Ferrell goes to the boss of the company in like the boardroom and calls him like, "Oh, I didn't know you had elves here."
You know, I didn't even realize that was Peter Dinklage because literally the only thing I knew him from.
I know he's in
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. I knew he was in that. He used to play the little ghost companion in Destiny, but they changed the voice actor.
Didn't play it or watch it.
Yeah, that's an old game. So like, I think it was the first Destiny game.
Yeah,
so
played it a lot.
Yeah, so I played it back in the day, and I remember him being the ghost character, like the little ghost guy. So he was in that for a brief bit until they changed the actor.
You know, one of them that we like to watch a lot is Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
I mean, just the fight between Arnold Schwarzenegger and trying to get that toy for his kid.
Yeah, and I remember watching the things I remember him from are mainly the first Predator movie and Terminator, but that's like what I know Arnold from mainly. But he does
comedy
stuff
better, and people don't really pay attention to that. It's not just his accent; it's just the way he puts things out.
Yeah,
and because he's so used to being so, you know, macho.
Yeah,
no one really takes that and goes with it.
One other actor, like he's gotten into acting a lot recently, and I think he's really improved. Is John Cena actually has gotten really good at acting after like I saw him in Peacemaker. I'm like, this is really good acting from John Cena. He used to be a wrestler, which I guess is sort of acting in general, but like
I was trying to say that's just acting.
Yeah, that's just acting. So like, but like he's gotten into movies and stuff, and I think he's gotten really good. Like he's gotten really good at acting. I think he's really improved.
Cena's definitely one of the few wrestlers that I prefer to watch. I really like The Rock in the beginning. But
he like in movies when I see The Rock, he just plays himself most of the time. A lot of the time, he's just playing like The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's who he plays. And whereas like John Cena, he feels like he's doing the characters. I've really enjoyed like him in Peacemaker is really good. He's really good in that. So I'm hoping they do a season 3 of Peacemaker because I love the first 2 seasons.
What are you doing back there? Go away.
I was turning my phone in early.
His daughter. I apologize.
But yeah, like
they both are attention hogs, you know. If we're on here just a little bit, they're like, okay, I'm bored, I gotta go past her.
Yep.
How fast do I have to be to get on the podcast for 2 seconds?
Yep. Yeah. And I think I'm so we got the door open in here.
Exactly, Joycey. I don't think having The Rock play Ganon would be good. He's not Ganon.
Yeah.
Didn't they say they actually just
is there like
decided to change that character anyways again?
Like Are you talking about for the Zelda movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who they. I'm very curious who they're going to get to play him.
It needs to be an unknown. It doesn't need to be
Yeah,
anybody that's super. We know them. We know what
yeah.
their character types are usually.
If they were going to
It's
do
not gonna
like,
work.
if they were going to do a older Link and Zelda, I had a few ideas, but I don't know who they could get to play him. Like, it's got to be an unknown, like you said, because like I don't know any like actors that I would want to play one that could do it for a long period of time. I think they need a slight. I mean, he definitely needs to be older than Link and Zelda, obviously, because
Obviously.
But like, I don't know exactly. I wouldn't know what age to put him in, but that's why I'm leaving it to Nintendo because they can figure that out better than we can.
Well, I mean, it's like, the
There's a lot of
kids that they
choices.
got to play. Bleh. Link and Zelda, everybody was all up in arms when it first started, but now that some of the first pictures are coming out, everybody's like, okay, I could see that happening.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything those kids have been in. And granted, I know they're not kids, but to me, they're kids.
I haven't either, but I gotta say they nailed the look of Link. They nailed it.
Yeah, they nailed
I
it. And
really
everybody
like the
was
look of.
so mad that they picked him in the beginning. Because
Really, I
his
didn't pay
normal
attention
picture
much to
looked
that. But
nothing
like,
like it.
I thought all I knew is that like I knew they were gonna either dye his hair like blonde or whatever, or just put a wig on him. Which they have really good wigs nowadays, so you can do either one of those.
Who needs to dye their hair these days? Just grab a wig.
Yeah. So like they nailed it. I think they really nailed it. And I think it was a smart choice not to have like the hat on him because I feel like that would look a little goofy and like if they put on like maybe they'll have it as like a bit or something in the movie where like he has it on for a bit but they just get rid of it. I just don't know how they do the hat without it looking goofy.
They have to leave the hat for, Link and Zelda private moments in cartoons.
Yeah.
It's just joy seeing Venatus actually play acting things out later.
Yep.
Depends on how much.
Yeah, I think leaving the hat off Link in those promotional images was a good idea. I think they don't really need it. It just looks a little goofy, I think. And like in a movie format. Zelda looks great. They're going for that Breath of the Wild design with Zelda. That looks good. Like it.
Oh, have you seen the material for her tunic and stuff?
Yeah, I saw some of the images and stuff they posted. So like, looks
I like
great.
how they've actually put all the prints and stuff in it. It's like really good.
I like that.
Oh, God,
it's more of an adventurous Zelda. Yeah.
Here too.
Like, yeah, I think it's gonna be a great movie. I can't wait for it.
Yes, Nate. These two have around here too, though. I don't think Venatus is on here at the moment.
Yep, I don't see him.
No Rick yet, and so far, Rizzy hasn't figured it out.
I hope not. I don't need to hear his console whirring and loving on a Astrobot plush. That's all he seems to talk about is PlayStation. I'm like, I play a lot of consoles. I don't need to know console whirring in here.
You all don't even know last night. I'm sitting here literally at my desk. All this is on the computer. The husband's back here snoring, and then all the jokes came out.
Yeah, I was like laughing.
I was trying so hard not to wake him up.
I was laughing so hard at most of those. Like, I was on Age of Imprisonment over here. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was in the middle of a battle I probably should have been paying more attention to. But then I forgot to pause it, so I started typing some stuff in to put in chat, and I forgot to unpause. But then I started laughing so hard, and I looked back and I'm like, oh God, I'm almost dead. So I'm like, I had to like grab my controller and quickly start playing and putting like heal myself. But like,
see, that's what happens to me when we do the viewer streams on Sunday with Mario Kart. Somebody will say something, I get distracted, and I'm off the road.
Like, because I do a lot of I'll watch videos while I'm playing, and I'm like only paying attention half to each one. Well, sometimes I'll pay more attention to the video, but and then I start to lose hearts on my game.
Now, the worst I get is occasionally, Christmas time. I'm going to have Christmas music playing in my ear as I'm playing. But, ooh. Joycey, we couldn't do that. Everybody would have the hots for Ganon and not pay attention to the movie.
Wait, who?
I always say his name badly. I'm sorry. Joe... I'm not even going to try to say that.
Yeah, just let me know.
He was on the Magic Mike stuff that everybody really liked.
Okay. So that movie, okay.
Hence, I said nobody's going to be paying attention. Joyce, you need to watch that movie at home, not in public. Yeah, I can't say his name. It's that weird one.
It's a weird one. Okay.
But I get why she says it.
If they were doing, I can't remember the actor's name. If they were doing an older Lincoln Zelda, I could see it. But like this guy's gotten kind of old. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He was in one of the Bond movies. Hold on. Was it
who?
James? No, it was a 007. Was it Spectre? Hold on. I'm trying to know what movie it was in. Hold on. Oh, was it?
And don't do.
No, he was in. He's in Dune. I know that. He's in the Dune movies. Hold on.
That's what his name was.
Oh, Henry Cavill.
Doom. Are you talking about Urban that did the Lord of the Rings and stuff?
No, let me see. Let me see. I can look up the cast here, and I can tell you who I'm thinking of. Where is it? Cast. Go to, because this is what, if they were doing an older Lincoln Zelda, it's the one I would want to be there. I should have find the actual actor. No.
Wants to move your mouth.
Let's see. Where is he? Oh, here we go. If I can actually pronounce his name, though. It's like...
We're terrible.
How do you pronounce that? God dang it. He plays Stilgar in Dune Part 2. The movie about, like, that has, like, it's... Is it Javier Bardem? It's spelled...
okay.
It's spelled Javier.
Yeah,
Javier Bardem. Yeah,
you said it better than I probably can now that I've heard you say it.
Yeah, so that's the actor I think would have played a really good Ganon if they were doing like an older Lincoln Zelda. I don't know if he would be good for like this age.
Ganon.
What? Or like Ganondorf, I should say. He looks to me like he could play a really like rough Ganon, like just roughly. That's one of the actors. I have other actors as well, but like that's one of my would have been one of my picks if they were doing like an older Lincoln Zelda. But like I wouldn't want him with this age group of like this aged Lincoln Zelda, because I don't think it would fit as well.
He'd probably be better suited for the king because he's older at this point.
For the king, I have like other people I have to look. It's just the king I want to be like, I don't know, like someone who's, God, I don't know who I want to be the king. I also wonder if they're going to have like the Great Deku Tree in there and who would voice him. That's another big question. I have a lot of thoughts for that one, but like we can do that in a different episode. But like I had to look back up, find my list of actors I would want to play like Great Deku Tree and stuff, because I have a list somewhere for some of the characters, but there's a lot of actors out there that I could see playing different characters in that.
My problem is this is just one of those movies I can't see a known actor playing really any character. And there's been a couple movies that I was like that with. For
Zelda and Link, I definitely wanted an unknown actors, like just not very well known actors to start like fresh kind of thing. Like, and that's what they did. For the only characters I think that could be somewhat well known but not like super well known are like Ganondorf and the King. But that's it. Like even like maybe the Great Deku Tree, maybe, I don't know. It's just even for the Great Deku Tree, I don't want to be like super.
Voice.
Like
Deku Tree's going to be CGI.
Yeah, but like for the voice, I mean, for the voice, I can see that being like somewhat well known.
That wouldn't be fair, babe.
But like, there's a lot of things I could see. But for like the main,
if you get Morgan Freeman to voice anything,
no, that's too well known.
We're all just going to be sitting there listening.
Yeah, to Morgan Freeman, it's not going to be Great Deku Tree. Because that's the thing. I feel like Morgan Freeman's too well known to be the Great Deku Tree, and like we would just be hearing Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I mean, if Sean Connery was still alive, that would be the same thing. I mean, it's literally kind of the same. You can't have. I'm trying to think like kind of voices doing those trees.
Yeah, I gotta like look up some actors and stuff like that I've seen and things that I know their acting range and stuff. Because I don't like recommending actors I don't know or haven't seen them what they've been in. And I've seen a lot, but I don't know. I have to look up actors that I know about that I could see playing certain roles. For Link and Zelda, it's always been just someone I haven't seen before, new, like that, like they did.
I could kind of see John Ross Davies doing, the king.
I have to see who that is. I gotta look that up. Because
Don't know who
I'm
that
better with
is.
faces than I am names.
And you say you're a Lord of the Rings fan?
Yeah. I just am not good with names. Even like who
Really?
I know, I sometimes forget their names. Like
You
I
might
am
want to
not
go
good
watch
with
your
names.
trilogy again, sir.
I only got like I know faces, but I don't know names.
You didn't know who
very
played
well.
Gimli?
Gimli.
The
I
dwarf?
know the face.
The redheaded dwarf?
Yeah. I just don't know the name of the actor. I just know
Not
Gimli
the
is
beard. Come on. And then
I
he
don't
also
know
voiced
our
Treebeard.
actors by name. I know them by face.
See, Lily, you're not the only young one on this show.
I've never been good with names. Come on, I've never been good with names. Like,
I don't know why my dogs are barking.
Like-
Sorry, guys.
yeah, I probably got that from my dad. He's not good with names either. But like, yeah, I'm terrible with names. I always forget. Like, I'll meet someone like in person and not know their names for like a couple months after meeting them. Like, I'm that bad with names. It's bad.
Good thing I don't have to worry about that.
No, because your name's on the your name's on the screen all the time. But like, so that's easier. But when I don't have like someone's name on the on the screen where I can read it, that's hard for me. Just like meeting someone when I don't have their name written down is very hard for me to remember.
Well, the bad part is if we hadn't started this and we decided to all meet up for the Legend of Zelda,
Yes.
sorry to say Lord of the Rings, Legend of Zelda movie, you wouldn't have been called Paul.
Nope.
You're calling you Metroid.
Yep.
Everybody been like, what the hell?
Yeah. I'm very excited for the Zelda movie. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. It's what I've wanted for so long. Like that is probably tied for a Metroid movie and how much I want that.
Lily, this is true.
I'm so excited. And it's gonna be a live action, which I know a lot of people wanted it to be animation. I'm glad it's live action as the highest ceiling for success with that, I feel, more than animation would. Because animation is more of a safe bet, and I'm glad they took the risk and made it live action. It looks so good.
Who's The Rock's cousin? Wait a minute. Rex said something about we should get the oh. Who's Roman Reigns? I haven't seen that one.
Huh.
I gotta look that one up myself.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What we got? Oh, right, we gotta get to the last topic because we went on a huge tangent there. What we want to see at the Game Awards topic.
I could see Roman Reigns being Ganon.
Oh, I gotta look this up then. I'll look it up later, whatever. But just remind me to because I want to see what you're looking at.
Yeah, the question is can he act?
That's
but I could see it.
always important.
What was the last topic again? I got
sorry, yeah.
the rest of it.
What we want to see at the Game Awards this year.
Game Awards.
So like, I'm thinking
I
would
still
like
think
to
Silk Song needs to learn to
get something.
win something.
Yeah.
I mean, Team Cherry worked really hard with the
Yeah.
gameplay.
I would like to see that too. I would like to see. I want to try Expedition 33, but I'll probably try that like after I'm done with Prime 4. I'll probably finish off Age of Imprisonment, then go to Expedition 33. That's like probably what I'll try after that because I don't know. I've heard so much good things about it. I'm like, man, I gotta try this, but like, I just haven't had the time.
So I know that's on my list. I've actually promised Alyssa that one that I'll definitely get it soon.
Yeah.
I'll play through it. That's the problem though, is I have to turn my PlayStation on. I haven't done that since June.
I'm
thing
getting
I've done is
Expedition
dusted
33
it
on
off.
Steam probably. I'll probably get that on Steam to play it, but like I just haven't yet because I've just been so busy. But yeah, like that one. I think I've seen bits and pieces of gameplay of it. It looks really fun. I've heard that's probably going to be game of the year for a lot of people. I mean, for me, it's going to be Prime 4, but that didn't get out in time for the Game Awards. But
I mean, from what I've seen from everybody's bingo card, which I have not built one because some of these games I have not played or looked into, that one's won a lot of awards. Everything from music to graphics to acting.
It does have the actor Charlie Cox in it, which is he's like Daredevil, and I
Charlie
loved him in
Cox.
Daredevil.
Yep,
He's great.
He's awesome as Daredevil.
I think I've seen him in one other thing. I just can't remember what it was.
He's been in a few things.
Yeah.
But Daredevil's what made him popular with
And I love his acting.
the younger generation.
There's also the thing about Daredevil. That a funny fact about that is he tried to play. I forget what, but he went to an acting like he went to go play as another character and said, "Yeah, we like your acting, but you're having trouble like looking people in the eye a lot, and that's because he was playing Daredevil, who's blind, so he's always looking down, and he's gotten such in the habit of that it's been tough to get other jobs in acting.
He had,
that's
a lot of the glasses were on too.
Yeah, but he has to be in that habit, so like it's crazy hard to do that too. To be that good at playing a blind guy, it was incredible seeing him as Daredevil.
I mean, it's like even doing this, trying to look straight in the camera.
Yeah.
Notice I probably not look that much in the camera all night.
Yeah. Well,
I'm bad for looking over here and looking at your picture instead of looking right there.
Yeah. So in terms of that, I want to see if they'll maybe put a trailer for. I'm hoping they do because I want to see this game come out already, and that's the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer. I want to see that trailer.
Have they even finished it?
Well, like they announced it so long ago, they got to at least have a trailer for it.
I doubt it. I mean,
it's been so long.
I mean, it at this point.
I hope that because I want that game out. I want Elder Scrolls 6, and I want. That's one of the games I know. Me and my buddy, one of my buddies in real life, we both want that game out already. It's been so long since they've announced it.
Honestly, Donkey Kong deserves.
I think it does too. I think it's something. I love the music in that game.
The playthrough on it. I mean, and if you ever co-op it with someone else, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a lot of family fun. It's a lot of fun as a single. Mm-hmm. The music behind it, for a Donkey Kong game even, is just wow. I was really surprised that I kind of actually got into the music. I'm not a Donkey Kong fan. I mean, I like the original. You've got, the barrels and all that stuff with Mario. And then you got Donkey Kong Jr. 64 was probably the last time I enjoyed Donkey Kong.
So for me, it's like platformers that are like 2D, like the original, like the Mario Brothers stuff and like the Super Mario Brothers. Well, Super Mario Brothers 3D, but like the Mario Bros, and like the Donkey Kong Returns and Tropical Freeze and stuff. I am not the greatest at those games. I just have a real hard time playing them. I'm just not. It's a skill issue for me with those games. So I've never been that great at them. I still buy a couple of them here and there. But the 3D Marios, the 3D Donkey Kongs, I've been loving those. I love them. So I play a lot of those, and I'm much better at those than I am at 2D stuff like that. And I really enjoyed Bonanza. The music was just so good. I listen to that music in the car all the time. I loved the music in Bonanza. And
I was looking at
hoping
some of the
he gets awards for that. Yeah.
What category would it actually fit in?
I mean, family game. I think it should be. I definitely think it should get an award for music of some kind because it is.
Yeah, I mean,
or at least get real close to that award for music. I love the music in that game.
I think family game's going to be its best fit.
Yeah,
honestly, because when you get into the Expedition 33, it's going to get action for sure. It's probably going to get all of the music game awards. I'm thrown with the art adaptation.
I guarantee you,
had a lot of really, really good artwork in it.
I can probably lock in that. What's his name? Jeff Keighley's buddy. Like I said, I'm not good with names. What's his best buddy that's always at the Game Awards to announce one of his games? The guy, I think he does. Is it Resident Evil or something like he does? What is the guy's name? Jeff Keighley's always bragging he's best buddies with him. He's always saying he always gives him extra time and stuff. Kojima. Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
I was looking it up.
Yeah, Kojima. Yeah, I bet you he's gonna be there doing something because he's always there doing something. There's gonna be something with a trailer or something where he comes on stage and there's
I'm sure they're gonna have some sort of little trailer for some things.
Yeah,
but it's just
there'll be a couple obviously there'll be quite a few probably first trailers for stuff, announcements, all that. I don't know what, like, obviously can't predict, like, new games that are coming out that we know nothing about. Like, literally that haven't been announced yet. But, like, in terms of games that we are getting trailers that we do know about, like, Elder Scrolls 6 is one of the ones that I'm really hoping for. Gets a trailer. Maybe an Ocarina of Time remake trailer. Who knows? But I bet that would be in a direct, though. That would be in a direct, I feel, not Game Awards.
Yeah.
I don't see that being in there. I would like it, but I like people have said that I've seen one and stuff like that. I think that's in a direct for sure. That ain't being shown the first time at the Game Awards.
Next year.
Yeah.
As far as the trailer.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be in direct. I'm trying to think what else that I would really be. I like seeing like brand new games at the Game Awards. Because there's been stuff that's just brand new, like indie games and stuff that I actually get real excited for. And even just third-party games I'm hoping come to the Switch too. Like, gosh, I have it saved in my Steam wish list. It's like Thick as Thieves or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really cool. It's by the people who made Dishonored, I think. And that game looks really cool. Thick as Thieves, I think is what it's called. And that was announced, I think, at the Game Awards either last year or the year before. I think it was last year, yeah. And I'm waiting for that game. It looks great.
Well, I mean, you've got did Ghost of Tsushima come out on time this year?
Ghost of Yotei, you mean?
Yeah.
That's out, I think.
Yeah,
I just haven't played it.
Make it for the list.
Yeah, I gotta wait for that PC release. I'm probably gonna play that on PC.
Play it on the PlayStation, dude. Husband's got the first one.
I love the first one. The first one I've played already. I've beaten the first one. It's the second one I'm like waiting for it to come to PC because.
Don't wait. Just go ahead and get it. But I could see that being on there as well with its graphics.
I was trying to think what like could get like an updated trailer at the Game Awards. Maybe GTA 6 gets a small trailer. I don't know, but that could.
As many times as it keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, that's what hesitates me to say that because it's probably not coming out. Well, maybe not even coming out next year. That might get pushed to 2027. That might be with how many times GTA games get delayed. So that could get a trailer, maybe, as well. So like I don't know. That's one we got. Let's see. I kind of was like thinking like I'm mainly looking for like brand new games to get announced there. I'm not sure what Nintendo would announce there because like it wouldn't be Pokemon stuff because Pokemon Day's in February, so it's probably not gonna be any Pokemon stuff. So probably not that. Oh no, dude, Mario Master. Next 3D Mario is in a direct, not Game Awards.
What'd he say?
Next 3D Mario. That's gonna be in a direct, a big.
That's gonna be a direct, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see a Prime 4 ad. So much just to advertise it. I would love that.
As far as the games we've already seen in direct.
Yeah.
Maybe we see some stuff that's actually going to be coming out come spring.
Yeah.
Or maybe an update.
Yeah,
Fire Emblem. Fingers crossed. I would really like to see that myself.
I would think like DLC stuff for a game or like games that aren't huge Nintendo games could be shown at the Game Awards, but like big games like Mario, like Zelda, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, those aren't going to be.
Those are going to be in directs. Not Game Awards. The Nintendo wants to show that off themselves, not have that.
Yeah.
So I would be absolutely shocked if that was something that was there. No, I don't think that at all, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be stuff that we've already know coming out, and it's probably going to be just another trailer that we've seen. Maybe something a little more extensive.
I would like to see more on this new Resident Evil coming out because I'm somewhat interested in it.
I'm good with that.
I would like to see some of that. I would just to see like a little more about it. What is it? What was Requiem. The new Resident Requiem? Okay,
yeah,
so it was. Yeah,
it's already spooked me enough. I'm good.
I want to learn like more about what it's like because like I'm somewhat interested in maybe picking it up, but like I got to see more. Stuff like that I think would be shown possibly there. I think that's in March, or is it, or something, the Resident Evil or something? The next one?
I thought that was sooner.
Maybe it's sooner. I just know it's next year, early next year, and like I'm very much looking forward to Pokemon Day as well because, man, do I want to see Gen 10. I want to see what they do with that.
February.
February, okay, it is not March, February, yeah. So I got to see more on
Roger's
that.
home.
Oh, January, what? Yeah.
Yeah, we probably will get something on that one actually. Kind of
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's probably on my list of things that could be shown. And there's probably, I feel like a lot of like just surprise announcements will be there like usual. And that's usually what I go there for. Man, one thing I hope isn't canceled, but one day gets another announcement, is that Star Wars Eclipse game that was shown like years ago, but I assume is canceled. It looks so good. I wanted that to come out so bad, but I assume that's canceled because like it's been forever. Yeah, I assume it's scrapped. That's what I'm assuming because it's just we have seen nothing since that trailer, and it looks so exciting to me to get a Star Wars game like that. Oh, I wish it wasn't. I hope it's not scrapped, but I assume it probably is.
Says it's still happening.
Oh, it is? Okay. So it's still happening.
That's old news unless it came out in October. Oh, no.
No. Eclipse is not out yet. They had like one teaser at the Game Awards and never showed it again.
It was confirmed in October this year that it's still happening.
Oh, thank gosh. I want it. Oh, show that at the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley. Show that. I'm buying that. Hopefully on Switch 2. If they have it on Switch 2, I would love to get it on there. But like, it looked like, I know it was just a cinematic, but that cinematic was fire. Oh, I loved it.
So it's still early development, and they're probably not going to release any more information until 26.
Okay.
So
I'm fine waiting. I'm at this point as a Star Wars fan. I'm used to waiting, and a Metroid fan. I'm used to waiting long periods of time. So we are used to waiting.
Yeah, no confirmation on release date.
Yeah. Okay.
Could probably play.
So there's probably other stuff if I thought longer on it because this was kind of a last second topic we came up with, and like I'm just like thinking like, what else can we see at the Game Awards? And anyone that has any ideas, put them in chat. We'll see what we think. We'll give you our opinion on it. But yeah, like let's see.
And I know we've kind of talked about it a little bit before we came in too.
Yeah.
We ain't making promises, but we're going to try to stream it.
Yeah, we
it
can
may be both of us or just one of us. We just got to figure out all the
tech stuff, behind the scenes stuff.
The tech stuff. That means Tab's got to do research.
Yep, we got to figure out how to put it on the screen so we can both see it.
I have ideas, but yeah.
Yeah, if we can get it by that time, up and running.
If not, we know where we'll be watching it at regardless.
Yep. It'll either be we're doing whatever streaming it, or like I'll be at Prime stream watching it. So it's gonna be one or the other, but we'll see.
Yeah. If any of y'all like me, I've usually got 1, 2, 3, 4 screens going of people at one time sometimes.
Yeah. So. I multitask a lot as well. So like I'm watching like 1 or 2 streams while playing a game, and then like it's just I've always done that.
Yeah, right now tonight's one of those nights where I can do that. I get too distracted if I do that.
Yeah.
But normally I've got TV, I've got 2 monitors and a phone. And if it gets any worse, I'll get a laptop up and going.
Yep.
So, yeah, we've got ways of looking at things and watching.
I have to figure out how to get YouTube on Switch 2 working because I want to have that on my Switch 2.
YouTube isn't on Switch 2.
Yeah, no, not yet. They're working on it apparently, so.
I'm good with it not being there. I've got TV. I've got.
Well, it's a great way for me to have like an extra screen up just on YouTube while I'm playing computer games or whatever, and then when I'm on Switch 2 playing games, I can watch stuff on my computer.
My phone can do 2 different things at once, so.
I use my phone for very limited things, like researching stuff online. Like I don't really use it much for YouTube other than when I'm out eating.
The beach. Wait, what? Hang on, somebody said something.
Oh.
Apparently Mario Kart World just got an update.
Really? What? Okay. I'll have to check that out after this. Yeah. And then like I'm trying to think of other games I could see at the Game Awards, but like I have to do more research on that to actually get like a bigger list. But yeah, I'm going to probably be researching that as well this week. Seeing what we could possibly get at the Game Awards. Let's see.
It's not showing anything online saying they did it. Maybe you're just behind, Mr. Inyart.
Maybe I'll look more into that after this. But
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, on December 2nd, a new software update for Mario Kart World became available for download.
All right. I'll have to look into that.
So all the other news streams are out of it. Because the last thing they showed was... What was that? They're saying September.
Yeah.
So, wow. Added a lap in Koopa Beach. You can adjust music volume now.
You know,
Looks like custom items.
There's only one really big
I guess
track.
that answers Sunday stream.
A cool track they could add, like maybe when they eventually do DLC for the game, that I would love to see this, is Daisy Cruiser.
Yeah.
Daisy Cruiser would be a cool thing. Having like the boat sail around around the map, and you can go there at different times and do that track. Or maybe just parked somewhere. I don't care. Just put Daisy Cruiser in the game, Nintendo. I would love to see that.
Custom items is... This is a feature that lets you set which items appear.
Okay.
That's
fun.
Supported in VS Race, Coin Battle, Coin Runners, and Room in online play and wireless play.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to be messing with that.
I gotta quit moving. You can see all my green screen stuff moving.
We can finally disable the dang lightning. Hopefully. That cursed light. Oh,
and the
God.
stupid little blooper ink. Y'all are fudging with my eyesight as it is.
Just I hate the lightning so much.
Let's see what else they got. Made it so that music track name and source title of the track is playing will be displayed on the pause menu.
Yeah.
You have music volume control.
Mm-hmm.
Players who gathered in a room of online play can participate in race, knockout tour, and battle. Up to 4 players in race, knockout tour, and battle. I thought we could already do that, so that one's that's on me. Made it so you can join in with friends who are playing knockout tour from friends and 2-player online as well. So instead of having to have the specific room number and stuff.
Yeah. Thought we could already do that, but I might be wrong.
Added restart and next race in the pause menu for versus race and single player. That's nice. I've been waiting for that. Photo mode from the pause menu, race against the ghost in time trials. Cool.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Course layout below courses for versus race or online play or wireless play have changed. They've got a list of how the races will go from then on. Changed it so that all the races heading towards Koopa Beach include the above courses and the finish line after 2 laps once you arrive at Koopa Beach.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They fixed a bunch of issues. There's
always good.
About 2 pages of issues. Cool. Maybe they'll make it so Kamek will actually pop out more characters a little faster.
Oh, I hope so.
That's been my complaint.
Yeah, because like it's so hard to get that one item. You know, we might be able to customize it so only that item spawns, and then we can just unlock characters. Because they say we can customize what items appear, so that's going to help me tremendously get back in the game more. So I can unlock all the characters I'm missing. Get
the rest of my characters unlocked and be done with it.
Yep. I like that. I like that a lot. I hope that's the case.
Yeah, I was talking about where the issue where the dash time was not correct after a charge jump. And I don't know about anyone else, but I've had the occasional problem of the beginning, that charge start doesn't want to work right sometimes. I don't know if they fix that or not, but I've got it down to a T. You're counting from 3, 2, and you give it a few seconds, and you hit it before it gets to 1.
Yeah,
and it should zoom you out of there.
Yeah, so I try to do that. Like I try to do the charge start where like it says like 3, 2, and right before it switches to 1, you hold down the button.
Roger
So-
still ain't unlocked mirror mode. Don't feel bad. I haven't either.
I haven't either. I
I'm-
don't think I have, at least. I doubt it.
I think
I gotta
I've
get
got
back
halfway
in.
through the 150 races. So,
Okay.
Of course, I only occasionally put it on 100 just to mess with you.
Yep. I like my
Is this
150.
going too slow?
Yeah, it is. It does. It's too slow. I'm not used to that. 'Cause I've always done 150. I never ever do like 50 or 100, especially not 50.
I try to catch it before he jumps on, guys. He doesn't know it. Just picking on you. I've only done it to you once.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yep. Well, if not, we can go back and watch it on stream.
Yeah.
You gotta fix this.
Alright.
So great. They're listening to people about the complaints with the fixes. If you're sending the reports in and stuff, if you're having issues, they are on top of it. And there is literally a huge list of fixed bug problems that they had.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
1.40. I guess I know what I'll be doing when we stop stream. Speaking of-
Let's see.
It's all winding down.
Yeah. I'm
Yes, it's
trying to
just
see.
kind
Let's see. Is there anything else we got, or we gotta? Are we gonna wrap it up here?
I think here's a good place. I know
Alright.
Nintendo Prime stream's starting, guys.
All right.
So, unfortunately, I can't just jump you all over there yet. I got to get more viewers.
Okay.
Once I get so many viewers, or Paul gets so many viewers, we can absolutely raid everybody.
Yep.
But until then, thanks everybody for coming. Appreciate all the chats. And if everybody wants to hop on over to Nintendo Prime, he is live. And it looks like he's talking about that update too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
So-
thanks everybody for hanging.
Yep.
Been fun. Great time. And
And we'll be back at it next Monday.
Yep.
This was a
This was
mini
just
issue with my health
temporary.
problems.
yeah.
So, and like Paul said, and I said at the beginning, if someone is seriously interested, not just to play around, but to
Yeah.
actually show up and either occasionally cover Sunday streams if one of us can't be there, or actually wants to be part of the podcast and bounce things off of us like we've been doing,
Yeah.
and
Just let one of us
show up
know.
regularly, let one of us know, and we'll both talk to you and see how well everybody gets along.
Yep.
So, I mean, for the most part, we're pretty easy. We're going to talk about strap-ons or whatever's nonsense comes along.
All right, let's
Trying to
get
get
pause.
it in.
Pause. It's not.
And on that note, guys,
On that note, we'll see you later.
we'll see
It's
y'all
been
later.
great.